Hey, I had a lot of fun doing that last video about playing over D, C, G. Maybe I'll just kind of redo it a little bit. Here's a way to get a D. This is at the 7th fret on the 4th and 2nd strings. I like middle and ring. That represents our D chord. It's an A and an F sharp note. And then we take her down to the C, like this. That's a G and an E note. Works perfectly. Check this out. When you go to G, so that's a G and a D, which looks like part of your G chord. So really your chords are going to show you where to go. And check this out. To go to a D, that's an F sharp and a D at the 4th fret, 4th string, 2nd string, 3rd fret, D. So put this little lick together. You got what is it? D? I missed one. And then a C. Here's the G to a D. That's pretty efficient. Minimal, you're not trying to luck into a note, you just like, hey, this is exactly what works. So those are just like 2-note harmonies. You could do it an octave higher. So that's like really following the chord progression. Usually the notes in a solo are within the chord. Sounds profound. You could do it up here. Then you can start to do some bends, like. That's a weird bend if you haven't done that before. Oops. Now, you notice I got a little noise out of my strings because I wasn't muting and dampening. So I have to, if I bend up here, these 3 fat strings are going to get affected by the bend, so I have to be ready to dampen those 3 thicker strings. And right now I don't have a pick. Yes, I do. Alright. So a lot of times, you'll see me playing with, sometimes I'll have a pencil and a pick, and I'm going, pick is right here, pencil's there. Or, alright, let's ditch the pencil, but it's like the side of your hand here is going to mute the bigger strings. Or your index here is going to come over the top and sort of dampen those down. So I'll do a lot of stuff with these 3 fingers, and this finger serves as a mute on the far side over here to keep stuff from going, kind of, I don't know, making a clam note. Like if you bend, let's see if I can make a clam. Hear that kind of humming of the A string. So I gotta maybe I'm thinking about it too much. Can't even do it. It's a combination of muting here and kind of guarding here, so you just don't get any of those extra bad notes. Alright, just a little lick. I thought I'd kind of follow up on D major. But one guy had a good question. He said, if it's D major, Brook, how come you have a C in there? I'm like, oh, yeah. So it's really kind of Mixolydian, I guess, but you know, it's closely related to D major, but we do have a flatted 7. If it was strictly major, we'd have a D flat, but here we flat that and get a 7th, which kind of relates to like a D7 sound a little bit, or it's like common, I call it common usage in popular music. You know, we're not going to see a lot of D flat minor 7 flat 5 notes or chords, even though it's correct and proper. We're going to see more like just a C. So that would be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that 7 is a kind of a weird chord for a lot of people. So instead we just normally we play a C, which let's relate it to like this sound. Or versus it sounds kind of has less punch. We like that C to D sound, don't we? Okay. The headless guitarist has spoken.